But yeah,
Not
it was an
singing on the
interesting.
bridge.
Yeah, Santiago. Oh no!
Yeah, I need to see Les Mis.
It
I have to.
was pretty. I just
It's very good.
the costumes. Yeah. So.
It was filmed just down the road from where I live, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, what?
Wow.
In the docks.
Great.
Yeah, I did
jeez.
actually go for a part in it because they just needed, extras and so on.
Right.
So I was in a massive long queue and a freezing cold day for about 2 hours, just standing outside, moving closer and closer and closer, closer, getting there, going, I need to just get into this building before I can even think about the character.
Yeah.
But then I had a phone call and I needed to go, so I didn't actually get on the project. But yeah.
It would have been funny though. It's like, hey, yeah, the voice of James. He was the right arm of C-3PO, and by the way, he's prisoner number 551 there in the see that when you're panning, he's that one right there.
Yeah.
It's James. Yeah. Yeah. My answer to that question would just be it's unfair to ask an artist who the favorite is because they're all my babies. So, I can stay neutral. Yeah. And for the VAs, are any of you? I think we kind of touched on this one already. Are any of you getting to be your favorite character? And I think you all got the characters that you wanted, so that's a yes.
Yeah, we all got pretty much what we wanted, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my goodness, how do I say this? Okay, this one is from Kauriandioshil. I hope I'm saying that right. This is for 2 of the voice actors. I saw the YouTube video that had some of the animation for Louis and some of the animation for James. What was it like watching the characters move and hearing your voice come out of their mouths?
It was weird. It's weird. It's always weird. I mean, like I've touched on this, but I mean, this isn't the first time I've done animation. I did another university project, and then I did like a webcomic, and it's always really disconcerting. And I think that particular line, though, it was just that. The particular snippet that you showed, I could hear a little bit more of my own voice in Louis than I would have liked. Like, I even said it to you, and you were like, "Don't say that to me." But
actually, that line.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think for like the people who watch it, it's perfectly fine, not a problem at all. Who cares about perfection? But like, I think now I would have said that line differently because I could hear it's like, it's not me, it's not Louis, it's me. Why is it me? Shut up, Brendan. Let Louis talk.
It kind of bothers anybody when they hear themselves a little bit more than they'd like to.
Well, I mean, I can't watch the very first animatic, which had me doing all 3 characters, because it's just terrible.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just don't want to mute it.
I thought you did a good job. It was great. It was great direction.
You did a really good job.
It was so bad, and I actually hurt myself trying to do Santiago. It was like, I'm gonna, oh God,
Heathen, how dare you trespass here?
This is the house of God. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to Disneyland.
I'm not going to Disneyland. Yeah, but to answer the question, just because it was that particular line, I'm still like, but I could definitely see that it's going to get really awesome really quickly, so I'm excited.
Well, that scene is almost finished, except that now I'm animating his entire body, so, and then I have to animate the guard. So hopefully soon, Sungwon, you can also see your voice animated. It's just not Santiago yet. He's next.
Yeah, that'd be great.
How do you feel, Richard? How do you feel, Richard?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because you get used to hearing your own voice and reacting to that, and sort of get used to that, and then you get used to the there's the drawing of the character, and that's what they look like, and the two start to become one, as it were, and you put your own different character into this character. But the first time I saw the animation of James, I suddenly went, "Wow, it's James, it's not me," and I was so pleased. I went, "Wow!" that's amazing. Who did that? Oh, I did that. and Shamine did that. And it was the character had become something separate from ourselves, our contributions. So, and one thing in particular I was quite pleased with. I sent the little clip to my parents, and my mum
oh goodness.
saw it, and when I asked her, have you seen this? And have you heard this? She said, yes, but didn't sound like you at all. I went, good. This is good. You know, it's
that's what
I'm pleased with, because it's definitely the way he speaks and so on isn't the way I speak all the time. Some of the times it is.
Sometimes.
But I thought it was a very strange but wonderful thing when James came to life. It was great. It was wonderful.
And I was the ensign, woo! But I mean, like I mentioned this before, I love it also with the like I can write the script and I can draw the storyboard, but I always find it fun whenever I get the voices back and there's something like unexpected in it that I can then put into the animation. So I don't know, Sung-won, have you seen James's finished sequence? And there's one bit where Richard actually he goes and he inhales between his lines, and that was not scripted. And I heard it and I just went. And I could see, you know, James reacting as a character, and I was like, that's great, I'll just put in a keyframe there, and then he's even more angry, because he's, just take a breath.
I'm so pleased that was what you put that breath in.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, I could cut it out, but I'm going to leave it in. I like the breath he took.
Right.
Every breath you take.
And then number 2, hey Sack, when will we get to see and hear Santiago talk? Whenever I get around to it.
Next question.
Next question. No, I'm not.
That was secretly my question.
I'm working on it. I have to finish Louis' scene, and the next scene is the entire intro, because I was not animating in sequential order because the storyboard was still going through changes, but I had to start animating, which is why I was pretty much like, what 2 scenes haven't changed? Louis' intro changed. Louis at the door hasn't changed, and James's intro hasn't changed. So those ones I worked on, which is why the voice, like Brendan, the voice might not be what you wanted, because this was pre a lot of the podcast. We didn't have podcasts then. That was just like I sent you the script and said, go, 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 I need this like tomorrow. Yeah, so we didn't have podcasts then, so you were all in the dark. Yeah. But now I'm gonna be working on it more sequentially. So the next one after Louis' scene, I'll just jump back and it will be the intro with the priests and Santiago and kicking Louis around. That should be fun. Okay, this one from Prima Donna 68. For the VAs, how easily did the voice of your character come to you? Did you have to practice or try on a bunch of other voices before picking one?
We went through this a little bit. I know I did. Obviously, I spent a lot of time going through it. So a while. It took a while, and I definitely had my perfectionist hat on. I was like, no, I gotta really follow it. And then I almost fell into a really powerful trap that voice actors have, which is that I started sounding exactly like another character that's out there, and it's like, no, that's not what you do. If you do that, you know, you're not unique anymore. You're not creating something new. You're monkeying, you know, and that's not what actors want to do. I almost became just like a light Mark Hamill.
Oh, yeah.
For the Joker. It almost got me, and I saved myself by just pushing the character out of the raspy and more into the clear. Yeah. And then I added in some of my friends, and that helped me distance myself. But yeah, I already went through most of that. Yeah. It took a while.
Okay.
And James is as I said, just being angry and annoyed, and as you said, the word idiot is it, you know. And once I've done idiot, I just get the sense of exasperation and just anger that he has all the time. But you know, and that's what happens. So.
And then for me, I just thought really tranquil, peaceful thoughts, kind of zen. Meditated a little bit.
See, I'm now picturing Santiago and Willy Wonka's factory
On a lily
sipping
pad.
the tea, sipping the teacup that he can then eat. You know,
Right.
just like,
Oh.
welcome to Candyland.
I said I wouldn't go to Disneyland, but Candyland is okay. I like candy corn. Nom, 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 nom.
And he's like actually saying nom nom nom
Nom, 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 nom.
nom.
Oh my god. Oh, this one is fun. I got two similar questions. Can you imitate your co-stars? And then a similar one from Kirumi-chan was, what would it be like for the VAs to switch roles with each other? Yeah. So do each other's voices.
I want to see what you guys can do for mine.
Yeah.
Heathen, how dare you trespass here? This is a house of God.
That's very good.
Disrespect God's church and assuming care. Like I can get my diaphragm. My voice is just not that low. But I would definitely just talk like this a lot. Church thanks you for your generous donation. Just and then for James, I don't know. I can't because like there's no way you can do it without like because I would try. I can't. Like I would try to do the British accent, but I feel bad about trying to do it because I can't. and so I don't know if I could.
Go on. I've heard you
don't
do a
know.
British accent before.
Do because I could just kind of sound like Richard, you know. Just I could just kind of simulate the way he talks, and his cadences where he sounds really happy, like he just discovered something.
This is news to me.
So Louis' impression of James sounds like C-3PO. Oh my! R2,
yes.
D2. Oh yes, I see.
Slithering idiots.
You're quite an idiot, aren't you? Oh yes, I say. I
Come
sound
along.
really posh. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Louis is so specific. I think it's you can imitate it, but to actually get that high, I find quite difficult. But excuse me, monsieur, you know, and I end up being very much more camp, you know. So are these your gold coins on the floor? Yes. But I think we've tried this before, but
Oh my God.
I must say I love what he's done with the players. Yes.
Love what he's done with the place. Yeah.
That
Santiago.
yes.
Heathen, how dare you trespass in the house of God?
But yes. So there we go.
I love how everyone's Santiago impression involves bugging your eyes and just looking really crazy. Ooh.
Go on now, do Louis. I want to hear it.
You did Santiago, so I gotta try Louis.
Yeah.
What's a good Louis line that I could try?
But monsieur, I'm the cutest of his little lambs.
But monsieur, not okay. I'll like if I try to do the character, it'll be too gay, and so.
Go on.
But
Super
but
cap.
monsieur, what?
I'm the cutest of his little lambs.
I'm the cutest of his little lambs. That kind of thing. It's just too much. Like I cannot.
We killed him. Ooh. Wow, that was wow. That was. I have a completely. I don't know. Like your impression of Louis sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, you have me rocking in the fetal position. Just, no. No.
Just Louis in like a pink dress with the apron on, serving tea.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was awesome.
And then James. What's a good James? Because I tried out for James.
Yeah, you
I'm just
tried
trying to
out
remember
for
what I did for him.